Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and I don't know why this video came so late. I don't know. I'm gonna try to not edit this as possible, just because I want every piece of my emotions to be raw and true. Um, so, anyway, I've been very vocal on multiple platforms except for this one, just because I felt like I needed time to actually speak the words, if that makes sense. And I know that's not an excuse to not say anything, but it's hard for me to get the words out sometimes because emotions are hard, especially what's happening right now. So, if you guys can't tell by the title of this video, I'm talking about what's going on in the world in regards to Black Lives Matter. So, I have been very vocal about it on a lot of my platforms, and I've been doing everything I can to help multiple people. I've been trying to sign petitions, I've been trying to donate, I've been trying to support other Black creators, and yeah. Sorry, it sounded like I was getting sad for a moment. But as I'm going to say multiple times, Black lives do matter. Without them, where the hell would we be? We wouldn't be anywhere. We would be nowhere without them. And it's hard to believe that people think that they don't have rights, that they don't matter, and that because of all this police brutality and all of these deaths, that people are suddenly caring about these people. There are people who are not speaking up, there are people who are not talking about it, and that frankly pisses me off, because lives are at stake. People matter. And these people who have died, Breonna Taylor, and George Floyd, they had families. And the fact that some people just don't care and say, oh, they deserved it because they shouldn't have broke the law. What are you going to tell their kids, their wives, their families? What are you going to tell them? Sorry, I'm getting sad. What are you going to tell them? That, oh, their family member's life just didn't matter? That they don't matter? Like, that's just upsetting. The fact that we live in a world, sorry, I gotta take these off. The fact that we live in a world where people think it's okay to be racist and not supportive of other people really grinds my gears, because we should have everyone supporting each other. I like to think that support should always come first, that despite everything going on, we all have to support each other. Oh, I didn't mean to cry during this video, I really didn't. It was supposed to be an important video. Sorry. And the fact that so many people are coming together, not only to stop everything that's happening, but also to support, is, like, not mind-blowing, but it is. Like, so many people from so many different thoughts and religions coming together and basically saying, like, the same thing I've been saying this whole video: Black lives do matter. So, yeah. I admit, as a white booktuber, that I have not read enough literature by Black authors. I admit that. I fully admit it, and I am ashamed that I have not. I've only read a couple of books by Black authors. And it's not that I'm racist or anything. It's just, I don't read a lot anymore, so it just doesn't, I don't do a lot. But B, I don't know why my mind does not gravitate towards them, and it's not that I actively choose not to, it's just because I don't have many on my shelf. And I know that needs to change. It so needs to change. And I think, especially in the booktube community, that needs to change. You don't just read one for the trend. You have to commit. You have to be diverse. And that's one thing that I know I have to work on. I know I have to work on that. And I know it's not an excuse. I know I'm not making excuses. It's just that. I know I need to work on it. I know that other people need to work on it, especially booktubers in general. Not just white booktubers, but everybody. I mean, obviously, black and people of color do read outside of their diversifying zones, but I think we all just need to learn to be better. Not only be better people, but be better readers. And I need to work on that. I know a lot of people need to work on that. And yeah. But so below are some things, like in my description box are some places where you can do your part, whether it be signing petitions or donating or even watching a 50-minute YouTube video where all the ad revenue goes to a Black Lives Matter movement donation fund. I don't know the exact one because there's multiple out there and there's multiple videos out there, but this video that I will have linked is supporting not only black people in general, but black artists and people who need it. So all that is below, but Black lives really do matter, and it disgusts me that people think otherwise. And for the longest time, not even the longest time, first day, I didn't say a lot. I admit that. And that's because, and I know people hate this phrase, and I hate it too, but I physically could not, get the words out. I couldn't write down how I felt, because it made me sick. It made me upset. It made me sad. It made me mad. It made me extremely pissed that people would think that these lives don't matter. And once I finally found my voice and finally found what I thought, it was making a difference. Or at least I think it's making a difference. So for my black audience, I'm sorry that I was not diversifying my reads, for not being as supportive as I should have with reading books by black authors, by POC authors, and I really do apologize. It's on me. And I completely empathize with black people and their rights, and I just wish that it didn't take until now for me to realize that I wasn't diversifying myself. I don't have any other explanation as to why I wasn't. But anyway, to my viewers, especially my black viewers, if you need someone to talk to, if you need me to do something, please just get in contact with me. Whether it's Instagram, Twitter, YouTube comments, whatever. I will always be here. I will always be your number one fan. And I don't know why the world has to be such a cruel place for everyone. I'm not saying for me, but I'm saying for black people, for POC people, for people who are a minority. I don't get why our world has to be this way. The fact that other countries besides the United States are coming together and supporting the Black Lives Matter movement really says something about the United States. That we need to be more accepting, more loving, and more caring about everybody. It's that simple. But it doesn't help where we have a leader who doesn't care. And his actions don't show that he cares. And it's not fair to the world. It's not fair to us, the United States, the citizens of the United States of America. It's not fair. And especially it's not fair to black people who live in the US. Because they are being pushed away like they don't matter. And that's not fair. So we all need to do better. We all need to do our part. We all need to figure out what we have to do to be better people and to be a better country. We have to empathize. We have to support. We have to be there for our fellow people. And I know this is starting to sound like a presidential, campaign, I guess, but it's solid truth. And I know there are people who won't want to listen. But when your country is under war against itself, you'll have no choice but to try and listen. Because you don't want this country to turn into one of those dystopian books that we all know so well. I'm sick of the hate. And I'm sick of everyone not caring. As I said, if anyone needs to contact me, my DMs and everything are always open. I just have one last thing to say before I get too emotional. White people who are being racist, or white people in general, if this happened to your son, daughter, sister, brother, aunt, uncle, would you care? Of course you would. Black people are our brothers and sisters. And you should care, because they are like your family. We're all family in the United States, no matter where we come from, no matter who we are. We are all family. Whether we're strangers or not. So think about that. Think about what it would be like if you lost anyone close to you. Think about it. Because black people, especially people like Breonna Taylor and George Floyd and anyone else who has died from police brutality and anyone else, they were like our brothers and sisters. And it hurts because no one it seems like not a lot of people care. Just think about it. Think about that. Put that thought into your brain and think about it. Because we all matter, but they do. Always. Black lives matter. That's all I'm going to say.
Hey guys, I'm quickly editing this video and I just wanted to pop in and say, uplift the creators, uplift Black people, do not speak over them, just do what you can to support them and not take over the fight, if that makes any sense. Taking over the fight would include over speaking over Black people and not helping, and that doesn't help. So I just wanted to pop in here and say that. But again, there's so many ways you can help them, not just donating and petitioning and all that stuff. You can reach out to your family and have these hard conversations with them. And I know me and my family, we've literally talked about it a couple of times, and it wasn't really hard for me just because they're all in support of us, of me, and Black Lives Matter. So you just have to have those tough conversations. And I know people who have had those tough conversations and lost family members and people in their lives because people in their lives are racist. So I just wanted to pop in and say that because I was too emotional in this video to pop in and say things like that. So
thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.